All right, so you had 2 problems to try. This is our last hoorah for the week. And when you see a subtraction sign between the 2 polynomials, what you're going to start with is this subtraction, but you're actually going to distribute it to everything to the right. So this is going to give you a negative x squared and a negative 9. You're then going to bring down your x squared minus 9 from your first polynomial, and then combine your like terms. In this case, we are starting with x squared because x squared is the highest exponent. X squared here plus negative x squared here. Oh, well, positive 1 and a negative 1 cancel. So you don't write anything for those because it's 0. They wipe out. But be careful because in the constants, you have a negative 9 plus another negative 9. And negative 9 plus negative 9 is negative 18. It is not 0. So make sure that you got negative 18 for that answer for number 37. Our last one that we're going to look at is 41. Now this one looks really long and complicated, but don't get confused or frustrated with it. Just take it step by step. You're going to start by taking that subtraction in the middle and distributing that negative to everything in this parentheses. There's 1, 2, 3 things that we are changing. This negative 3.4x to the third becomes positive 3.4x to the third. This negative 4.7x squared becomes positive 4.7x squared. And that positive 23 becomes a negative 23. That's first. The second thing you're going to do is bring down this polynomial. So 1.2x to the third plus 4.5x squared minus 3.8x. Now all we have to do is combine our like terms. Remember that when we're combining like terms, we start with the highest exponent and we work our way down one at a time. So our highest exponent, when I'm looking, is to the third power. So I'm going to take 1.2x to the third and add it to 3.4x to the third. So 1.2 and 3.4 added together is 4.6 x to the third. We're then going to look for x squareds. So scan them down and see if you can find an x squared. I see one right here. It's a positive 4.5x squared. Oh, and there's a positive 4.7x squared. So we're going to add those together. And be careful when you're adding. This is going to give you 9.2 x squared. Then after x squareds are x's, so we need to find x. Oh, look at that. There's only one. Minus 3.8x. And our caboose is our constant, and we only have one constant. And that is negative 23. So our final answer is 4.6x to the third plus 9.2x squared minus 3.8x minus 23. You are officially done with your lesson. If there's anything that you're confused on, go back and watch the video again or contact me with questions. You're going to move on to your assignment, which is in the textbook on page 333 and 334. I'm going to post the textbook problems on Google Classroom. Make sure that you have all of your examples written down. The examples for this entire lesson run a page and a half. Here's the half a page, and here's the full page. This is what I'm looking for to get credit for your Nearpod. And the total amount of time for this entire Nearpod is, hold on and I'll tell you, 10, 13, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 minutes. So you have 22 minutes worth of notes and probably 10 or 20 minutes worth of homework. Good luck this week and contact me with questions.